discuss scammers, shall we? Let's discuss this topic because I'm being accused of being a scammer by some people. And a grifter. Nah, hell fucking no. If I was a real scammer, you know what I would do? I would literally take people's money as far as, say I show them a place. Okay? They take money from people. Alright? When they're showing you a house, they're telling you you have the house, right? They take your money, whatever they ask for. It could be a small amount, could be a big amount. I guess it doesn't matter. Money is money. Money is money. And then they don't honor their agreement. You try to text them a couple days later, okay? You don't hear from them. Or if you pressure them, maybe a little in the beginning, they'll answer you like, oh, I'm at my grandmother's. My grandmother died. My grandmother died, right? So then that's when you're trying to find your answers from someone who did commit fraud. And then you say, all right, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but when are you going to get back to me? When you get back? All right, I'll talk later or something. Then later rolls around, you might not even talk. You might give them a little more time than that, okay? Assuming that happened. You wait till Monday, you text again, you don't hear back from, right? Right? So then what do? You're getting mad and you're getting very anxious at this friggin' point. You may give it another day, you may give it another 2 days, but on the final time I stop, then you stop doing that after a while. And then you start to file a police report on them. Like I had to do to somebody for doing that very thing to me last week. And now I'm going to get my money back. Because now he texted me mad. He's like, hey, you motherfucker. I said, don't fuck with people you make deals with. Plain and simple. Don't fuck with people you make deals with. An unfortunate circumstance happened to me, and I couldn't even use that place for backup. So this is why you see me here. Things are never what they look like. You say, oh, I have a roof over my head, even though I'm homeless. I am homeless. I don't have a fucking address. You think this is an address? I'm probably here 2 weeks tops. And I gotta really think about what I'm gonna do. Then I'll probably either be traveling again. I don't know what I'm doing. Depends on what comes up around here. But things at this moment are not looking very likely in this area. But hey, I'll get in a few last licks before I go if I need to. Absolutely. This, you know what this did? This unfortunate circumstance that happened put everything into perspective is what it did. And it just made me stronger. It just gave me a newfound energy to be better at what I do. As all of us really did. You think that I'm gonna, like, totally wallow in it? You think that I'm gonna let it stop me? That's where you people are wrong. But I'm also not wasting my time on a lot of you people. A lot of you have to pay up if you want to see a show. That's how it's going to go around here. That's not scamming. That's leveling with the cheapskates around here who don't want to give a dime, but they want to hassle people all the goddamn time. I'm not a scammer. I've never been a scammer. If you wanted to run a scam, you would run exactly what I had to report somebody for last week. Scammer. Get real. Now see, I was going to do a beauty routine, but no, you're not going to get that now. None of you are going to get that. And the people who should be seeing it aren't going to get to watch that show because of a lot of you that are around here. I'm not putting on a show like that. No, I was going to do a pre-beauty routine, a pre-shave routine, which I already started, by the way. I started a pre-shave routine. Okay, to smooth everything out here. You know, I was going to show you that, but now you're not getting that. Now you're not getting that. And the people who deserve to watch it aren't going to see it because the bad apples ruin it for everybody. That's why. we've had a solid show when more people sent me donos, then maybe we wouldn't be having this conversation right now, huh? Why does it have to take a degenerate like Norm F to pass $500 to people? Why can't everyone send just a few dollars? Why does one person have to be counted on to give all the money to all the people in the community? I never understood that concept. I never fucking understood that concept. Bottom line is, if you have the money, shell it out. If you have it and you're comfortable and you know you're not going anywhere, shell the fucking money out, bitch. Shell the fucking money out. You fucking assholes. You privileged white assholes. Seriously. With all this fucking hysteria going on in this country right now, with all this fucking hysteria going on, you can't show any love. That's amazing. To anyone who does go on hard times, you're not showing any love. Then you got shootings everywhere. Now you got a new shooting in Texas. How about that? On top of last week's that I got mistaken for. We're mixed up in that fucking crossfire last fucking week. With that shit. Now you get shootings everywhere now. Are you all fucking happy with yourselves? Are you all fucking happy with that's what you voted for? You stupid assholes. And then what you voted for is mad because they're not in office anymore. That's what's going on here. And anyways, yeah, I don't even have to be here long. You know, I don't gotta be here that long. I can just $5 from Gigi Allen. Thank you, Gigi Allen. $5. Stay positive, Mel. Appreciate the content. Don't let the bad apples roll. No, I'm very good. I'm glad you actually gave me that reminder. Thanks. $5 from Gigi Allen, Canada. You're in Canada? I never knew you were in Canada. I thought you actually lived in New England somewhere. I thought you lived in New England. I wasn't sure. By the way, Cyrax's new song is a good song. You don't like his new song? You don't think Cyrax has got better with time? You don't even think even with time his music's got better? Or perfected his art, whatever it is he does, even if you want to say he doesn't write his own music or whatever. Yeah, because you're in a predicament, aren't you? You kind of are, I would imagine. I'm not going to ask totally what it is, but I would imagine you're in some kind of a predicament, right? If you had to leave New England, I had to leave New England a long time ago. I really can't go back to New England. It's not an option unless something big happens. Maybe with my family there that's might have to care for them. I don't know, at some point. I don't know when that day is going to come, but if that day comes, that's probably when I would move back to New England. But otherwise, I don't think it's in the cards. I really don't. It would have to take a miracle of some kind. But I never... Thing is, right, I gotta stand up. I never wanted to leave New England. I wanted to leave Massachusetts when I was young, yes. But I never wanted to leave New England, though. I wanted to move to Maine or Vermont. That's really where I wanted to go. When I was like 19 or 20 or something. I wanted to go to Maine or Vermont. But that was in 2000. Probably 99, 2000. So it was a long time ago. And then when my mom moved from there, that kind of created a chain reaction of events that led to me not being able to stay in New England, I guess you could say, even if I went back at times. But my mom moving out of New England years ago and moving to Pennsylvania and taking me with her, and my stepdad at that time, on behalf of a job, that's when I left New England. She wanted to partially, I guess you could say, fulfill that in some way. Only she moved to Pennsylvania and not up in Maine, you know. kind of like one of those deals, and it was cheap in Pennsylvania too. And you got like a house that you could get in Winchester for 700,000, like in Winchester, or 700,000 plus, for 169 in central Pennsylvania. So it was a big reduction. But no, I looked at Maine or Vermont definitely when I was young. I didn't want to leave New England. I just wanted to go far enough maybe from my father, but not too far. I'd still wanted to be in New England and stuff, you know, just so I could have some access, but just not be right near him or whatever, you know, like that kind of thing. So that was my situation in short when it came to not being able to stay in New England. That's my story on it. And ever since I've been, because when you leave New England, you're from New England. That's not going to get out of your system, really. It's never really going to get out of your system. So you go to all these other places, and it's never the same, really. It's just never the same, because you got it in you. It's just something you have in you, and you can't get out. Even if you try to live the way the other people live where you move to. You're just going to pray sometimes that there's enough similarities or enough things to keep you going or keep you stimulated in some ways. That's the key, but it's very tough to get it out of your system when you are from New England. It most certainly is. And I think that's all it goes back to, really. I mean, "21 people watching right now, and just one person commenting. That's sickening. What do you have to hate watch me for? What are you so afraid? What are you so scared of, huh? You're scared that I'm going to block you? That you're going to be naughty in here and I'm going to have to hit the block button on you? Is that what you're afraid of? Fine, understandable then. Stay outside. Okay. No, it's not. That's true. There was a little more availability there in 99 too. It might have been going up, but it was still pretty reasonable, I think, in 99 in Maine. A little bit. But that's when people started to go out west at that time, though, more so. They started to go to places like Colorado in the 2000s. And stuff like that. No. I don't give a fuck. Boston area was so much fun, and it was so much good music. You're right. AAF was awesome back then. WAAF, I swear to God. They had Opie and Anthony. They had, but no. And what didn't come from Boston, you felt it over the airwaves from the other places, because it was always playing as if it was coming right from here. And some stuff did come from Boston. Like, I know Dinosaur Jr.'s from Boston. I know the Pixies are from Boston. The Lemonheads are from Boston. They had a music scene, too, for sure. Like, people focused on Pearl Jam and Soundgarden in Seattle, but we had the Lemonheads, the Pixies, Dinosaur Jr., and a few other ones. And then, of course, Aerosmith, going back, but... who can forget the rock band in Boston, right? Oh, Piebald is also from Boston. That's right. But no, we did not have the breeders. The breeders, I think, came from Dayton, Ohio. I think I was told the breeders came from Dayton, Ohio or something. If anyone thinks I'm living here log turb, though, they're nuts. This is what I got right over here. You know, it's everything's ready to go at any time. You know, if I gotta go, everything's ready to go. I mean, that's about it. Yeah, you're talking punk. Absolutely. All those definitely came out of there. Darkbuster, don't know them. I know the Unseen. The Unseen. Dropkick Murphys and Toxic Narcotic. I know them. Yes. Toxic Narcotic. You're talking really grotesque type of stuff right there. Like grotesque hardcore. Like they had a song, asshole, asshole, everywhere you go. Asshole, asshole, everywhere you go. You're just a fucking asshole everywhere you go. You're just a fucking asshole. Yeah, I remember that one. And you suck. They were like really intense. Yeah. They did a song called Homebrew or something like, I want homebrew, I want homebrew, I want homebrew. Like something like that. I want homebrew. I laughed at that one. I'm surprised Cyrax doesn't know who they are. That would be up his alley. I want bro. I want bro. I could see Cyrax doing that. Actually. There is the dark force that I am, and I can't take it anymore. It has around you. It has lasted on I don't want to see what I'm doing. I'll do that very much. But yeah, if you practice at that, like they say, practice makes perfect, you know. If I did that, my luck is that I would sound like Wayne Static if I did that. I would just talk and my voice box would be like totally gone. My voice wasn't meant to scream really like that. German lady, what's going on? YouTube Bobby. Yeah, but Cyrax is like a trip back to the 90s. The very 90s that you said had good music in WAAF or Boston when they were on the radio. He could be like the new Dave Draymond or something. No one's doing that right now, so he might make it famous. Because don't forget, we have COVID and that era's long gone. But Cyrax is like the only one friggin' doing it right now. Who are there any really new metal artists anymore? I haven't even followed it, honestly. Something tells me no. That maybe he could. Maybe he can. No, you tell me he's not like stabbing Westwood or anything like that? He doesn't go back as far as stabbing Westwood, like which was 99? Or anything like that? Your main channel is blocked here. It is? Well, you don't come around. How could it be blocked? You don't come around, ever. You're not blocked on here. That's stupid nonsense, German lady. And I know who I block and who I unblock. So, that's it. That's it right now. You are not. He only knows like 5 bands. Why does he only know 5 bands? But if you try to distract my show, German lady, you are getting a timeout. That's what I do know. So he only knows like 5 bands, right? So which 5 bands does Cyrax know? Which 5 bands? Does one of them happen to be the Stinky Brown Band by chance? Ever hear of them? The Stinky Brown Band? The SBB? The Stinky Brown Band? Oh, well, yeah, he could fit that. Linkin Park was 99, though. That was 2000. That was before 2005. Linkin Park was Godsmack's 98. So Cyrax does go back that far, just like I thought. He goes back to that stuff. He knows Disturbed, probably, Stabbing Westwood. Yeah, all that stuff that also came out. How about, what's that one called? The Drowning Pool. That's it, Drowning Pool, the Deftones. Yeah, I saw the Deftones. You know that I saw the Deftones open up for Pantera and Black Sabbath in 1990? You know I saw that? I was at the Boston Garden and I saw that. I was at that show. I was at that show. Actually. Disturbed. Hey, Ouija, look, what's going on with you? Disturbed. And then who else was there? There's so many other ones. Dope. That was the other one. Then Kitty was a female screamo group. New metal screamo. Kitty. I liked Kitty, actually. Who else is there? Someone else. Like Coal Chamber. That's right. And there was Orgy. That's what there was, and of course, you know who could have been in that category too, but they didn't make it that far? They came out in 95, though. They could have been maybe a less intense rookie version of that stuff, though. You know? Or Incubus or something. Do you remember God Lives Underwater? G.G. Allen. He doesn't like Tool? Are you freaking kidding me? He doesn't like Tool. I love Tool. Undertow, Anema. Yeah. I had a Tool t-shirt. I had that one with the white flash. I think I even had a Static X t-shirt back in the day, too. I think I actually did have those t-shirts. I think I did. Wayne Static, yeah. Your passion! I see it. I need it. I see it. I need it. My mind is neurosis. I click on all the time they were right to me. I see the light is coming down. You're actually surprised he isn't. Yeah, me too. But Gigi Allen, do you remember who God Lives Underwater is? That's a key question. They made 1 or 2 albums or something, but they were really good. They were like Incubus light, though, for their time, I would say. If they got more intense, they'd sound probably like everything else, like what we're talking about here. But Incubus was good when they had science. Oh, the Bosstones. Oh, and one other one. Hold on one sec. There's one more. Oh, Westbound Train. Westbound Train is what? Westbound Train. Yeah, Westbound Train. Know who they are? Damn it, we forgot to mention the Bosstones when we were talking about Boston bands. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's right, yeah. You don't think I've heard them? Okay. All right. No, I don't know that 86 version of them. Hi, Joan. I'm not going to run a long stream. I don't know if everyone thinks this is going to run well over an hour. It's not. This is going to be very short. So you're getting in right now, and I'm about to end it soon. So, all right. Anyways, I'm going to go very shortly. If anyone has anything else to say, I just wanted to point out a scam that people run real scams all the time on here, and now these assholes are trying to say that I'm scamming people out here now. Some random guy, I don't know his name, made a video yesterday. I don't even know who the hell he is, you know. Yeah, you don't want to drag on, you know, like some people do on here and have YouTube addiction like Noodles. He's got a severe YouTube addiction. You have to even admit that yourself, Ouija. He's got a fucking YouTube addiction that's worse than anybody here right now. I'm gonna say that. And you know what? I'm gonna keep pushing that End Times Mary stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. In fact, I should have played her during this stream, but I didn't. Right. Of course. That's how it is. Yep. That's how people need to be treated around here, because there's a lot of bad people and imbecilic trolls around here. That's how it goes. And Noodles isn't exempt. He's not exempt from any of this. You know, he's the biggest idiot, because he's putting himself out here telling people that he's going to the cops and shit about certain things. So he shouldn't be surprised when people hand his name over to the police too. You know, he shouldn't. Because that's what everyone's going to do, you know. If they wanted to report this community to the police and say, like in defense, say, if you tell them, oh, there's this community of people that I'm around or whatever, and this guy here is the one who's he's the most noticeable. So he's an easy target now for police in all cities if people decide to report this stuff again. So right there, time for an afternoon shave. Well, Nate Higgs, I don't know who the hell you are, but I was going to do a beauty routine, but I withhold it today because I don't really get those kind of people in here. Yeah, he is investigated. I know this. He totally is it. And when this whole thing comes crumbling down, he's going down too. He's not going to be free of all this. I'll say that. He's not going to be free from this. With all these back chats and all these discords or whatever the hell, these hangouts that he's done or all that, he's gonna be finished soon. And people are getting out while they can, and he's mad that everybody's leaving. like you think we're all dumb? You think we're all dumb for real? Camilo and Lolly got way out of Dodge, and now they're gonna be good. That's just the thing. And they have more involvement too, enough. But they have a better chance of getting out than him. I'll say that right now. People should support you with the future. Yes, they should. Why should it be dependent on a Norm F kind of person or someone who gives those $500 donations at one time? Because he comes and goes, and that's too much money to give for any one person. You know? Yeah, a few super chats, absolutely. I don't know why people are too cheap to even send $2 here and there, you know? I've even sent a few dollars to people before, you know? So yeah. But no. You would think these people are sadistic though. If they don't want to pay a dime and they're trolling you, you know, at least if you get trolled, pay for the trolling, you know? It's like, I think you seem to get the concept, you know? You get 30. Yeah, that's right. There would be better content for that. Of course, within reason, but yes, there would be. I really feel like that. As at this point, I'm just totally disinterested. And I'm making my streams very short whenever I do come on. Alright, so everyone, with all that being said, I'm going to go. I got to answer a message here. I pissed the guy off, though. And, here's what I'm going to say. He's still using his grandmother excuse. He's still using his, I'm still moving out my grandmother's things. Don't mess with me. Like, you did this to yourself, though. You had plenty of ample opportunity to text me several times, and you didn't. How many seconds does it take to send a text back to somebody? Imagine this motherfucker's using his fucking grandmother excuse still. My God. He's using the fact that he's still moving his grandmother's things out of there. I think they came to his house. That's what I figured they. Or at least they called him on the phone and said I made a report about him. Yeah. People can get away with this. Imagine they think they can get away with this crap. Alright. So anyways, I gotta attend to this message here and see what's going on, alright? Talk to you later, everyone. Yeah, maybe.